What is going on, Devil Squad? Welcome back to another video. My name's MVXCZ, and in this video we are doing another quest tutorial. And this is going to be a redo of a past tutorial I've done. This was recommended to me in the comment section of that specific tutorial. And we're going to be redoing the Ice Cream Parlor. The reason I was asked to do this again is because the last time I did this I recorded it on my phone, and the aspect ratio was really bad in it. I admit that I wasn't a big fan of the video myself, so we're doing it again. This is going to be a bit more, let me clear my inventory quickly. This is going to be a bit more of an up-to-date version of the Ice Cream Parlor as well. You're going to see some new updates that weren't there originally when I built it, just because I'm much further into the videos now than I was back then. But let's just get started with this. So I've completely destroyed the Ice Cream Parlor. As you can tell, we're going to keep the Dairy Queen there though. For now I'm going to turn my phone screen off, otherwise I'm going to get distracted by that very easily, and I have to... Silly me, I didn't load my notes up already. Hang on 1 second. There we go. Oh, yeah, thank you. There we go. Okay. So, the first thing we are going to do is... Trying to think, would it be easier to start from the crafting table, or should we go right to the front doors? I'm going to go right into the front doors. Okay, so we're going to use coordinates to mark this off for now. And we're going to go down to, let's see here. We're going to go down to X6. Let's find that. And Z173. Which is here, right underneath of us. We're going to place a sandstone block. I probably should have grabbed materials before starting this, but whatever. We're going to put one in the floor there. So again, at X6 and Z173, place a sandstone block in the floor. Place one to the right. And they're going to have doors on top, which we'll do a bit later on once we've actually got the building done a bit more. What we're going to do is we're going to go up and diagonal one on each side and place one to the left and right. We're going to go diagonal on both sides again, then diagonal one more time. With this second diagonal, we are going to make it a total length of, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks long. Oops. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to place a diagonal, another diagonal, and then start connecting it up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like so. We're then going to build it up a total of, let's see here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blocks high. So that's already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops. Leave a little 2-block high doorway. Sorry there hasn't been a tutorial in a little while as well. I've been trying to get some more progress done in my main world because the last tutorial we did, the Chili Slug Blacksmith, that was the final thing I had in my actual world before we were all caught up, apart from the mountain and the parkour in the sky, which I didn't really feel like starting yet because I haven't finished the mountain. That's going to take a whole lot more work. Do let me know in the comments so if you do want to see that mountain done at some point, finished or unfinished, I will be happy to do it. But that's the reason why I haven't done a tutorial in a while. I've been trying to get some more progress done in my main world. Or progress. And it's coming along nicely. I've actually started work on the water park that's out there now. I'm not having fun trying to build that volcano for the dribbly squid though. That isn't easy. The Rapids, Stampy calls it. The wave pool and the dribbly squid itself, that was fine. That was fairly easy to build, but The rapids part, that's a challenge. That really is. I am pretty much finished with the rapid though, so I'm just currently trying to get the volcano done, and then I can do a tutorial on that. Anyways, so let me just verify that was definitely 7 high in my main world. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Gonna count again here just to make sure we definitely did 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Oops. Now what we want to do is we want to go up 1 and in 1 and just basically... Do we connect this up in the corners? Yes we do. We just want to connect it all up like this. So in the corners place a sandstone block and then just connect it up. Again, we just want to stay up and in 1 for now. So you've got that little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with 1 in the corner. Total length ring, whatever you want to call that. Okay, what we're going to do next is we're going to go up 1 and out 1. We're actually going to bring that out an extra 2 rows in front of it. So it's a total of 3 rows long. And we're going to do that same thing the entire way around. One, 2, 3. Now let me check here because I feel like I'm doing something wrong. Give me a minute. These need to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me count the one on the front of here. Sorry if you hear controllers hitting together. The controller I'm using for my PlayStation keeps hitting my Pro controller that I'm using for my notes. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 7. Let's see here then. Because this is, oops, I need to stop doing that. This has gone out 1 too far. So let's get rid of some of that. We should have, let me see here. We should have a total of 6 on each side like this, and then 3 diagonals. So it should line up perfectly with these little edges here and here, all the way around. That's 1, oops, 2, and 3. And yeah, you'll know if you've got this right because this little diagonal corner here has the arm of the Dairy Queen going into it. I don't know why Stampy chose to do it, but I think he wanted to make it look, if I remember correctly, he wanted to make it look like it was kind of holding the ice cream parlor or something like that. I don't remember exactly, but it was something like that. And just in case I confused anyone, I will go back and again, just kind of explain this part again. So, on each of these sides here, we want a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or the front and the back, you want a total of 6 with 3 diagonals. On the sides, you want a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3 diagonals, a 6, 3 diagonals, a 7, and 3 diagonals. So this is what it looks like so far. Sorry if I keep coughing. I not long ago just had some food, and for some reason when I eat or drink, I tend to cough for a while afterwards, so please excuse me for that. Right, how high are we building these walls up then? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 high. So we've already got 1 row. Oops. So we want to add an extra 5 on top. 4, 5, 6. So just to verify, that should be a total of 6 high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Going on. Do we connect the corners up? No, we do not. Okay, so on each of the diagonals and and the sides and the front and back, just build them up a total of 6 high, like I'm doing. This would probably be quicker if I did it kind of like this, wouldn't it? That. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I need to do it one higher. There we go. Sorry if I sound quite tired today as well. I was up most of the night last night. I didn't get to sleep till around 5 o'clock. And then I woke up at around 8:50 AM. So I didn't get much sleep last night. I was up waiting for the No Way Home trailer to drop. I don't know how many of you saw that, but I certainly did, and I was very happy I stayed up. It was worth the wait. Okay, there we go. So, oh god, I've just noticed I've been destroying stuff by accident on my main world. Let me put this down here quickly. Right then, what we now want to do is we want to extend this all out a bit by, let me see here, by 1 row. So just place a row in front of everything we've just done, like this. And we should be 1 block away from the Dairy Queen's head at this point. There we go. Right then, the dreaded part, the part I hate doing in a tutorial, the part I hate doing in general, really. These faces. They're not as bad doing them outside of a tutorial, it's when I've got to try and explain them. I hate it. But, I've got no choice. So, we're going to grab some new materials. We're going to grab some green wool. We're going to grab some white wool. We're going to grab some pink wool, some grey wool, some light grey wool, some red wool. We're going to grab some black wool. And I'll come back for a few more things a bit later. I'm going to need some lime green wool as well. Okay, so first things first, we want to be facing the front of the ice cream parlor here, and we want to place a row of green wool here in the roof or the ceiling, whatever you want to call it. If you're looking at it from the inside, it's the ceiling. If you're looking at it from the outside, it's the roof. So we're going to put 1 diagonal like so. Over on this side, we're going to put 1, 2, 3 pink diagonals. What we are then going to do is on the next to this pink block here, we're going to place an extra 2 green. We are going to put a row on top, leaving this 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks of empty space. And I need to really stop doing that. I've been so used to playing on the Switch where the buttons are reversed, so I apologise if I keep dropping stuff. Right, let me add that back quickly in here. Like so. And I've just noticed that a mistake I made. You do not want it going over this diagonal block. Okay, we are now going to extend that up an extra 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a total of 8 tall. So we've already got 1 row, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll fill that all in here. And then we'll go back in and add the extra few details. So now we have that, if we're facing the front. Now let's go back and add in the actual facial features. So, the mouth is made out of lime green wool, and we're going to go to the middle 2 blocks And we're going to place them at the 4th block high from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Break out the middle 2. Place lime green wall. And I'm making that same mistake on here, dropping stuff. We're going to then leave an entire row empty above it. And I'm doing it again. And we're going to place black wall, 1 row up here on the right. White wall to the left. We're going to leave 2 empty blocks. Place a white wall and then a black wall. And then surround the white wall with black wall, exactly how I'm doing here. But leave the middle 2x2 square green. Let's make sure I press the right button this time. We then want to leave a row of green like this above the eyes. And just put an extra 2x2 square up here in the middle. So far, this is what it looks like. Now we're going to move over to the pink side. I'm doing this a bit differently from how I did it last time, but oh well. Alright, what we are going to do here, so I'm going to have to keep destroying stuff so I can just kind of get it, kind of make it easier for me to actually build. We want to connect these 2 pink blocks in the corner like this, but don't do it to this block. Leave that empty. We then want to put a pink block up here, so it's diagonal to the green. Build that up a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 high. 2, oh, I did it again. 3, 4, 5. So we should be right underneath the eye by a block. We then want to go in 1 to the right, up 1, in 1. Do we have any... How far do we extend this over? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need to add those blocks back real quick. So this needs to be a total of 7 blocks going towards the right. So we've already got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We then want to bring it down, put 1 to the right. And then bring that down here, like so. I'm trying to get my bearings right here, hang on. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another pillar of 5 blocks. And why do I keep doing that? Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We'll put a... What do we have underneath of it? A pink block. So add a 6th block onto it, and I need to stop putting my my switch in places where the buttons press so easily, because I'm destroying stuff and placing stuff by accident. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I said there would need to be a 6th block though, so we can kind of get pink placed right here in front of the pillar. Then a row of pink diagonal to that. What we then want to do is get rid of this. We want to place a pink wall to the left of that to connect it up. Put 1 on top. Let me pan over here so I can see how many rows we need to add. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows. We'll see in a minute. Okay, so for now just add 5 rows, and if we need to, we'll add an extra 1 on top. So that's 1, 2, leaving this diagonal block open. There will be a torch on that a bit later on. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we want another row, but this time leaving the corners off, like so, to make that a 6. Now let's go back in and punch out holes for the face. We do have more to do on it, but I would rather have the face done before we continue. I'm sorry if this is confusing you. What I will do is, when we are finished with the faces, I will pan over them, let you guys see them in their finished form, or finished state, and then you can go back and copy them if you really wanted to. Okay, so for the face here, we have a red mouth, which is on the second row high. We're going to leave 2 blocks, then punch out 1, 2, 3. Place 3 red wall blocks, then put 1 diagonal, like so. We then want a black wall diagonal to each of those, with white wall on top. And that's what the face looks like. So I'm going to stand back here a minute, let you guys copy that. We need to add a little more onto the head though. So let me see here. We want to leave these 2 blocks empty and place 1, 2, 3, leaving these 2 empty. We then want to place an entire row of pink going behind it like this. Extend this down 1. So we should be heading out 3 to the left like so, and then 1 to the right. Put 1 behind that, with an extra 2 to the right. Come back down here, put 1 behind it, 1 to the right. So this is what it looks like so far. Again, sorry if it's confusing. I will go back and pan over the entire faces and the heads and everything when we are all done. Okay, some of this is going to be much easier once we've got some of the other faces in though. So, moving around, we're going to need some new materials here. We're going to need some brown wool. We are going to need some black wool. Some red wool. Is that pink wool? Yeah, we're going to need some pink wool. We're going to need some, let's see, what is this? Oak logs. And that's fine for now. We'll go back and grab materials for the white face. I didn't mean to grab them chorus plants. Those are chorus plants in this texture? I never realized that. Okay, let's throw them away. There we go. So, the brown face is on the backhand side of the building. And we're going to place a brown wall diagonal to this pink. We're going to place another one diagonal to that. And then place an extra 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the right to make it a total of 6 long. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Again, should be a total of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like so. What you then want to do is, I need to see if this connects up at all. It does. What about underneath the tongue? Okay. You then want an extra 2 brown wool to the right of this one diagonal. And then let me go over here quickly as well. And then for the rest of this, you just want to leave it empty. There's no more brown wool in the ceiling here. So we are now going to start placing blocks on top. So we want 2 brown wool here. And then we want 3 pink wool. With then 2 brown wool. Like that. Again, there is nothing underneath of these at all. This is empty. We're then going to place another row of brown wool, but we are going to leave the middle block empty. Put an oak log. On the next row, we're going to have 2 brown, 1 red, 1 brown, 1 red, 2 brown. The next row is going to be 1 brown, 2 black, 1 brown, 2 black, 1 brown. Then we're going to have 1 brown, 1 black, 3 brown, 1 black, 1 brown. Then we're going to have a black, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 brown. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 black. We are going to put a total of... hold on 1 minute though. Yeah, just as I thought. And I'm such an idiot for doing some of this that I'm doing. I'm breaking blocks away that I shouldn't really be breaking. Just because, knowing my luck, I'm not going to remember what this looks like now. Right, let me see if I've got a picture real quick of all of this. 1 second. Hoping I do. Because otherwise I've just screwed myself over big time. Should have made a copy before doing all of this, but I didn't. I'm an idiot, I'm sorry. I do actually have a copy of the tutorial world though, with the Ice Cream Palor intact still. So if I need to, I'll just do a little cutscene, go get some pictures of that, and then come back and continue it. So let's see here, do I have any I'm really hoping I have pictures. Filter, Minecraft. Please say I have some pictures. Of course I don't. I don't have any pictures. Right, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to cut away. I'm going to go get some pictures because I've screwed myself over big time with all this. I'm going to repair what I've done on my main world, my note world. Then I'm going to come back and finish up the tutorial, so I'll see you all in just 1 minute. I need to find my phone though so I can connect up remote play and end the video properly. I like to connect up remote play and end the video because I use an adapter to connect up controllers to my PlayStation, and for whatever reason the share button can be really unresponsive with it. I will click the button twice to start a video clip, but it will just bring up the share menu. It's not always responsive, it can be really bad and hard to deal with. So whenever I come to end a video, I tend to just connect up remote play and end it on there. So that's what I'm going to do here. And I shouldn't be doing that. That's local connect. Remote connect, here we go. This will allow me to just have a control. Yes, I am back and I have just fixed up what I accidentally broke and couldn't remember how to fix. So, what we are going to do is we're pretty much just going to add brown wool, a few rows of brown wool all behind this. I don't know the exact number because it was kind of hard to see, but I'm adding a total of 2 rows for now. So it's a total of 3 rows, just like so, and it extends underneath the pink wool. Right, what we are then going to do, and I might have to mute myself quickly. Alright then, I am back. I apologise for that, I just had to go do something. I'm probably going to speed that whole clip up via editing or just cut it out entirely. So, again, I'm sorry about that. Anyways, as I was saying, what we are now going to do is we're going to add a total of 3 blocks of brown wool next to this pink. We're going to put a row behind it and extend it out 1. And I'm not going to add any more rows underneath of us for now. I will see what it looks like when we go inside and then copy it, but we're going to put a block diagonal like so. Put 1 to the left and 1 in front like so. Okay, and then we need another brown block to the left here with pink on top. Brown wool here and here. And 2, 3. Okay. Okay, let me see quickly This is, I hate explaining all this. So we've got these two that go back here. We then have pink wool here like so. Extend that back a total of 1, 2, 3. So there we go, that's 3 then. Oops. We then also want 1, 2, 3, 4 to the 4 to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is it 4? Hold on. Hold on. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me count this again. 1, 2, this has, oh. No, yes, I see why. Okay. Ignore me, it should actually be a total of 4. It is 4. I'm making this very confusing, and I apologize. Again, I hate explaining these heads and faces, it's annoying. What we want to do is we want to add a few extra green wool blocks here. There is nothing underneath of this one though, because you want it to continue showing the faces like this. Okay. What we're then going to do is we are then going to place 4 pink blocks to the right side of this green block here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Leaves that brown wall empty. We are going to place, yet again, a green wall next to this pink. Extend it back one towards the face, I think. Let me double check that. Yep, back one towards the face, with 1 on top and 1 to the left. We'll then put another 2 green wool out there like so. Connect that up to the face with 1 to the right. Put 2 out here with 3 brown. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So right now, again, it's very confusing, but I'm going to quickly give you a flyover of everything we've done here. I'm going to start from down the faces and then work my way up to the heads. Sorry for background noise. Okay, now moving up. Trying to go as slow as possible. That's what it looks like so far. Explaining it can be very confusing, so I do like to just go back and just give you guys a little flyover, as it clears things up a bit more. Makes it much easier to follow. Okay, moving on to the white face now. I don't remember what they called this one. Yeah, the chip chop chip? Was it the chip chop chip? Something like that. Was the brown. The veiny Valony. One of them was veiny Valerie Vanilla, or something like that. I forgot what the strawberry one was called. Sensational Strawberry or something like that. And I have no idea what the green one was called, and I might need to mute myself again. Alright, I'm back. I'm sorry about that again. Not my intentions to keep pausing like that, but... Okay, let's get back to where we were. So we were about to be... I don't know. I think this is the Veiny Vanilla Valerie. Veiny Vanilla Valerie. Oh, and I might need to mute myself again. Okay, never mind. False alarm with that mute. Okay, so where were we? Again, I'm sorry about all this. We need to actually kind of finish off the brown face here by adding a few more rows of, or one more row of brown. Hang on, I thought it was 2 more rows. No, we just then want a little one down there. And why do I keep getting rid of blocks? Okay, there we go. So I fixed all that again. That's fine. So currently this is what the side of the brown face looks like. Is there anything underneath of this quickly? Again, I'm sorry, it's very confusing, I know. I'm not doing the best of jobs with explaining all of this. And again, like I said, this is one of my... one of the things I dread most with building the quest world is these faces. They are not easy to explain. For me, at least. For more professional YouTubers, they would be, but for someone who's not very professional, it's not the best. Okay, so what we want for this face is we want to grab some white wool. We will want some grey wool, or some light grey wool, some grey wool, some red wool, and some oak buttons. If I can find them. And I believe there used to be a button on this nose here, but I don't have it in my notes at the minute, so... And I don't know if I'm ever actually going to get to see up here again, because it's very rare Stampy comes up this high to the Ice Cream Palor. Anyways, what we want to do here is we're going to start from the brown face, work our way over to the green. We are going to put a white wool here in the ceiling. We're going to put one diagonal and drag it across. We're then going to put one in front and one to the right. And just to be sure, we are then going to put one in front here to make that a total of 1, 2, 3. But then we are going to put a green one to the right of it. Not sure why it's like that, but I guess we'll find out when we go inside the actual building. And I think I'm going to trim this down to 2 parts just because of all the cutscenes I've done and everything. I'm going to trim this down to 2 parts. Just to make it a lot shorter and easier to explain. Anyways, what we now want to do is on top of this white wall and this green wall, we want 2 columns of white wool that are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 high. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like so. We are then going to have a diagonal one here like so, which is also going to be 6 high. Does this get connected up in any sort of way? It does, okay. You also want to place one behind it like that to connect the 2 pillars up. We'll go back to that in a minute though. You then want to drag this along the bottom here. And for now you can bring it all the way up, but we are going to be changing the dimensions of it in a minute. So let's do that now actually. Hold on, I want to verify something quickly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah. That's fine. Okay, so what we are now going to do is, on this pillar here, we're going to leave 1 empty block, and go into here and place a total of 3 white wool. We're then going to leave this block and break the one next to it. And if I try and get it zoomed down so far, this is what we have. We're now going to start work on the face quickly. Okay, so we're going to start with the mouth and work our way up. On the bottom half of the face, we want 2 light grey wool in the middle. to red wall on top with light grey wall either side, or both sides I should say. Above these two light grey blocks we want to leave a white wall, and then on the next row break it out and place a grey wall with oak wood buttons. And that is the face done for now. And I'm chucking stuff away again. Okay, moving on. Now we're going to start work on the actual head up here. We are going to place a row of white back here. And we're going to extend it one out to the left and two out to the right. With another row of white wool exactly the same length behind it. We are then... Okay, we then want a brown wool block here and a white wool block here with two white walls up here covering it up. So this is what we have so far, and I'm going to quickly give you a flyover it all. So starting... Ooh, actually, hold on 1 minute before I do that. We also want a white wool block right here behind the little eyebrow. Okay, now I'm going to give you a flyover. So here we've got the front. Don't remember what this one was called. Over here we've got the sensational strawberry. The Chip Chop Chick, or whatever it was called. I don't remember exactly the name. And the Veiny Vanilla Valerie. Moving up for the heads. Going to give you a fly over here. Okay, there we are. I hope that helped a bit more. Okay, so up next we have little details like torches to add on. So, torches, I'm going to go from the front hand side and work my way around. We want a torch here on this green wall and here on these two pink walls. Again, working my way around. We then want a torch here on this brown wall. And then here on this white wall. And then here on this block as well. And they are all the torches I have on the roof of the building. Moving down, we have some more torches which go on the front hand side. We have a torch here and here on the fourth block up from the bottom. Moving around, we want them in the same places on each side. Obviously, you just have to keep in mind on the two sides, there are on the left and right sides, there is a bigger gap between the torches than there are on the front and the back. On the front and the back, we have 2 blocks between the torches. On the left and right hand sides, we have 3 blocks. Okay, those are done. Do I have any more torches around the building? No, I do not, but we do have a few things to do. For example, the doors, which also have pressure plates in front of them, which I will do in the next video when we do the interior. And we have a crafting table outside of the ice cream parlor as well. We have to line this up in a certain position though. Okay, so facing the front hand side, we're going to go to the second diagonal wall here, and we're going to go count to the, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and place it on the 9th block of grass. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and on the 9th block, place a crafting table. Should be in line right behind Stampy's house, like that. And that is the exterior of the ice cream parlor done. So Again, before I end the video, I'm going to give you another fly around, just in case I confused anyone. And while I'm doing this, if there are any other tutorials that you guys found or didn't like because of the aspect ratio on my screen recorder when I was recording on phone, please let me know and I will redo them as well. For right now though, the Ice Cream Palor was the only one that was recommended to be redone, and I said sure. I wasn't happy with the aspect ratio on the video myself. Screen recording it on my phone was really bad at the time. Something I don't plan to go back to unless it's an absolute must. Ooh, sorry about that. So yeah, no, I agreed and said, yep, I'm going to redo the Ice Cream Palor on the PS4. That way you can have a proper screen recorded, full picture video. Okay, and then the heads, like so. Okay, in the next video we will do the interior, the downstairs and the upstairs. It should be a nice quick little video. Before we end the video though, I just wanna go upstairs quickly, and I wanna do the heads from the inside, just to kind of go over them again, because as you all saw, they were really confusing me on the outside. So, starting from the green face here, what we have is on the left hand side, we have 2 pink wall blocks to the left of this eye. We then want to get rid of... do we? Hold on. Yeah, we would then want to get rid of that block there. We then want to get rid of this brown wall block here. Is that right? Hold on. Hold on. No, I did that wrong. We want to... or is that right? Yeah, we want that brown wall back. We want to extend this pink wall out a few more blocks. So it should be a total of 4 blocks long. We currently have 2. So add an extra 2 onto it. There's also torches inside of here. One goes right here on this pink wall. We want a brown right to the left of the torch, like so. We then want to connect this up with white wall in the ceiling here. Actually, don't do that row there. Put a torch on this pink wall block. Turn around here. Put 2 extra white wall down here. With a torch up here. We then want to place an extra 2 to the right of this block here, with 2 in front of them. 2 brown wall to the right, with a torch on that one. And I think we then need a brown wall there. And I think that is then done. So let me just it's going to be kind of confusing to see from this sort of angle, but I'm going to try and fly around just so you get an idea of what it looks like. And that is everything I have up in... I'm just trying to verify it all, go over it as much as possible so I don't make any mistakes. Yeah, it looks good. Okay. So, again, I'm trying to fly around as much as I can as well. I don't know how easy you guys are going to be able to copy it from this sort of angle, but I hope it goes well. Okay, there you go. You can pause that if you need to. Anyways, I'm going to end the video here, so thank you all for watching. I'm hoping this won't be a long video. Also, I want to put a little disclaimer here in this video. This tree that sits on Stampy's arm, it has actually changed. You remember in one of my previous videos, I said it had to be a tree that had 1 oak log visible, and then leaves took up the rest of the tree. That tree has now changed. It's a completely different size than it used to be. I don't know why Stampy chopped it down. I don't know if he needed extra wood for something and decided, oh, I'll take the tree off my arm and then replant it or something. But the tree on his arm has changed size. And I don't actually know if I've got the updated version of it. I can check quickly though before we leave. No, I don't have the updated version of it yet. Once I know for sure what the tree looks like, I'll be sure to update it for you guys though. Expect an update video to come fairly soon because we have got a whole lot of updates to do. Anyway, I'm going to connect up Remote Play quickly, and then I'm going to say thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Right, so Remote Connect, just connect.